Okay, it's back now. That was really weird. I've never seen that happen before. Wow, that was strange. Like, I don't know. That was weird. Like, OBS still showed me streaming, but like, I don't know, it's dead. All right. We get started right away. That's what happens. This is your story, chat. You were out picking berries when suddenly attacked by goblins. They come at you in waves. A dozen of them charge up the hillside with wickedly sharp pikes raised overhead, followed immediately by more that dart forward and cut off your retreat. Their weapons gleam silver in the sun, but their faces are twisted with masks of hate as they bay for blood. What will you do, chat? Kiss them on the lips, trip them with the vines? You kiss them on the lips and then trip them with vines. Taking no damage from the fall, they looked surprised, then angry. Oh, you smell bad. No, you say to them calmly. I have brought my own meat. You can eat the heads of... What the fuck does that mean? Alright, this is already kicked off weird. I don't know, man. I don't know what they're talking about. The goblin's expression changed from anger to surprise again as you pick up the first one's head by its greasy hair. Alright, well, chat, what do we do next? What happens next? Pull out the meat. All right. You pull out the meat and dropkick the goblin like a football. The dead creature goes flying backwards over the top of the hill and down towards the village below. It falls among several other heads strewn about there, making an unholy mess of green-grassed graveyard. A few villagers run screaming away as they pass by, and others who have been too stunned to react now gather themselves and rush. All right, now we gotta say something. I need some words in this story. What did you say? Come on, show me your creativity, chat. Yo, Kevin! We're writing a story. You want to help me write a story? I need to know what happens next. This is a story about chat, and you're part of chat, so what do you do after this? What do you say, actually? Because now it's up to a text box now. We're at the point where you need to say something. What would Kevin say at this point? What would his words be? Fill me with your wisdom. TOS appropriate. You're asking the least creative person. No. I haven't. Come on, bring it to me. Alright. You say, call me an Austrian artist, cause I'm about to wipe your race out. You should stop trying to sound tough when you're this far into the story. Did the bot just tell me? What? Did the bot just tell me to? I want to talk shit to this bot, but I don't know how. The fuck is Mina? It is said that only evil comes from our lands, says Mina in her deep musical voice. But what if we could prove otherwise? What would you do? I don't know. What would you guys do? You know what? I'd punch the AI bot in the teeth. I found a way to fight the bot! Oh dear! It spits blood onto your face and fumbles as it's at its jaw. The machine staggers backward and drops to the ground for a moment. All it can manage are wheezing coughs before falling still as death finally takes hold. I killed the AI bot. I fucking killed it. Alright. I guess we need a new story now. Fuck. That's not good. What is the bot gonna call this story? Helsing's first adventure, eating freshly hacked root beer to your extreme satisfaction. What a fucking name. Does that mean that I'm Helsing? We're Helsing? Are we Helsing? I guess we're Helsing. Kiss the goblins. Spit on the dead body of the AI. Alright. You kiss the goblins and then spit on the dead body of the AI. You see what happens when you treat us as things? asks Mina softly as you help her load up the bodies of the fallen goblins into the cart. Now let's head back home and think about how to make amends. Just the goblin on top of it. What the fuck? We're loading up the goblins. I'm over here just about to fuck one. Alright. Punch her now! Okay. Alright, that one makes more sense. Alright. Punch Mina. With the goblin. You know what? Just punch Mina. I woke up and chose violence today. You punch Mina. Mina just stares at you. Though there's a slight hint of sorrow in her eyes. I'll try. She murmurs quietly after a long moment has passed. She then turns and begins walking away. You take off running through the woods. Don't worry, Mina's this is an equal rights to Foxy Slayer. Let's go. Wait, am I in danger? We're practicing equal rights in this story. All right, I've taken off running into the woods. What happens next? But let's get some story stuff going. Did I get to go by that? Matcha the flavor? My favorite flavor? Next to strawberry. Bees? Alright, bees. No. Bees buzz around your head, and when you reach the clearing ahead, you discover why. A giant beehive stretches across the entire hang on, we need some like intense music. A giant beehive stretches across the entire field, blackened from the smoke of burning firewood inside. The entrance hangs open like a yawning mouth, and you can hear the faint sounds from within, whirring wings and chittering voices. We burn the bees? Alright. Being turned on by pollen? Bee boss incoming? Alright. We burn the bees? Okay, you burn the bees and find the boss bee. The sight is so disturbing that you're momentarily stunned into silence. In fact, for several seconds, it's impossible to speak at all. Your throat tightens against itself in horror at the sight, even as some small part of you looks on in fascinated revulsion. I'm gonna let it run again. But another part knows this isn't real, so you ignored it. As you try to recover your wits, your eyes dart over the details. A huge mound of honey-laden comb, and half a dozen burly workers marching around a queen who lies perfectly still in a nest full of eggs. Does that mean we found the boss bee? Did we find the boss bee? What do we do now? Actually, no. What do we say? What do we say now? What are the words? Queen is the boss bee. Okay, let's write that as the story. The queen is the boss bee. Marcus! Marcus, you entered the story! Where is Marcus at? Oh. This is beautiful. Fuck the queen bee, become the king. Oh god. Okay, hang on. No, no! No one comes between a mother and her children, says Marcus urgently as he scrambles out of his shelter. We must fight them if we want our family safe. You raise an eyebrow as you realize they are all talking about bees. Ah! Okay, let's. We need words. We need words. Not actions just yet. I'm afraid to fuck the queen bee yet. I'm a little too scared. I also have a fear of getting stung. I'm gonna be honest, it's scary. So Matcha, how you been? You wanna help us write this story? We're writing a story right now, and I need you to give me prompts and things that I can put into this little AI bot, so that we can figure out what exactly happened in this story. We have markers involved now, so what are we doing with markers? Wait, we're not done with it. We're not done with it. Hang on. Hold up. No, we need battle music. There we go. Touch starved. Gotta beat her with the corn. Oh no. Alright, so I guess I kiss markers. So I'll just say I'm gonna kiss you, markers. You say, I'm gonna kiss you, markers. You pull off your shirt and approach the hive cautiously. When you get close enough to see inside, you discover there's a colony of worker bees crawling around the outside wall, preparing to attack your face or something equally horrible. You lift your hand and swat at the creatures, then hesitate when it occurs to you that the swarm might sting you back. And then it occurs to you that maybe that would be just fine to you at this point. Am I a freak? Next line? Okay, next line. Just in time for a gigantic bee to come crashing through the top of the hive. Its stinger held high in preparation for killing whatever fool gets in its way. Alright, and then I say this. You say, she keeps vibrating next to me. I'm gonna beat her with the corn. It strikes you across the face, knocking you backward into the grass, leaving red lines across your cheek as blood drips from your nose. The giant queen bee rears up above you and lets out an angry buzz. Its huge mandibles snap together over your head and prepare to crush you like a bug. I'm a boss fight. All right, let's do a boss fight. All right. There you go. Now chat can also fight a boss while I'm fighting a boss. Boss music play. All right, so flirt with it. I'm gonna okay. You flirt with the queen bee. You flirt with the queen bee. She smirks at you and begins to sing. My darling has such sweet lips. He loves to kiss. Oh yes, he does. You're starting to get really creeped out here. Oh, God. All right, we must do something. What must we do next? Oh no, Marcus might die here. Marcus is gonna die to the boss. Anyone want to join the boss fight? Just type like command join and like warrior or priest or mage, and you can join the boss fight that Marcus is about to take on. May luck be ever in your favor. Too late. Good luck, Marcus. While Marcus fights a boss fight, that is considerably one-sided. As stream on mini-player. Ah, it's okay. Not the hardest one. You have a chance. Plus, you got the mage, so you're likely to survive. Maybe. So we're currently pretty creeped out by the bees singing to us. What are we doing now? How are we dealing with this? Kevin, how are we dealing with this? We have a chance to live. Go again. Once Marcus gets digged down. Alright, if Marcus loses, we go again. You already know. Punch the quick. God damn it! Alright. Oh. Okay, where am I punching the queen bee? I need to position them where I'm hitting her. Where am I gonna get the most damage or like most like give that 2-piece? I punched the queen bee with a 2-tap combo, but where? Am I gonna bongo them teddies? Don't punch her, actually? Okay, so we don't punch her. Okay, we don't punch her. This is what I mean? Oh. So what am I doing? I'm a little creeped out, but I mean, she's about to crush me like a bug, apparently. He's gonna fight alone again, I can feel it. Oh no. Hey, double mage. Come on! Come on! I don't want to get crushed by a bee! This is a really silly way to die. I don't want to die. Dog is begging for food. Bee is the dummy mommy? Okay. You know what? We want to get crushed? What? Okay. Fuck it. In the story, we're putting it in. Bee, okay. Bee is a dummy mommy. There. I put it down. The queen bee is a dummy mommy. Now it's in the story. I'm going to let you live, says Queen Bee, after you finish your song. The stinger lowers and she looks down at you in confusion, as though trying to remember who you are. Her wings droop wearily for a moment before lifting again. They seem tired from flying so long on that one flight from the north. Are you? Your mind scrambles for an answer that won't get you killed. It takes several seconds for you to come up with something that sounds halfway believable. All right, what do we say? What do we say? What do we say? Come on, we need to say something. Somebody throw something at me. There's got to be something that we could say to this queen bee so that she doesn't kill us. She thinks I'm somebody. I don't know. What's believable? You are the king bee. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll tell her that I am the king bee. Okay, good idea. You say, I am the king bee. The queen frowns and flicks her antennae forward. A bee? I thought I smelled something else there. She lifts her wings slightly and flutters close to your face. Then she brings her head down and sniffs. And suddenly recoils back in surprise. She blinks at you curiously a few more times before lowering herself to your level once more. Oh well, she says lightly. It doesn't matter anyway. I've got my little worker bees to take care of me. You wince as her jaw snaps shut over you like some gigantic snake about to swallow its prey. Kind bee? Oh, I spelled king, didn't I? Let's undo this. Let's go back. Let's just try this again with King Bee. You ape. Alright, I have the King Bee. I have the King Bee. The queen turns back. Fucked it up. The queen bee turns back towards the hive with a scowl, then frowns when something moves inside. You look around as well and realize there's someone hiding nearby. Marcus! Lying under a nearby tree and watching everything through squinted eyes. A little more context on this. He nods once or twice in recognition as his friend speaks out loud and finally begins laughing quietly to himself. You grab a hold of the branch above your head and swing into position to leap into the air just above the queen bee. Then you land right between her wings, knocking both of you backward on your asses. Well, I did not expect this to happen. Apparently, I am the queen. The king bee was the secret phrase that I was using for markers to get into position. What happens next in this story? Does Marcus do something? Does Kevin join the fray? Does Spud emerge from the ground? Marcus marries the bee? What the fuck? Oh my god. We've literally knocked her on her ass. Oh, you know what? Wait, whatever. Marcus marries the bee. You kiss her angrily on the mouth. She kisses angrily. She kisses you back, wrapping you up against her body and rubbing herself all over your face. Until she climaxes deep inside her womb. But before she can do much more, she more than grunted satisfaction at the experience she does. The queen bee nutted and died. I don't know how to feel. Is that you want a boss fight? What the fuck do we do now? You know what? I need to say something. You cry. The sounds of your tears fill the world. Your sobbing seems to drown out every other sound, leaving you alone with nothing but your... Hang on. Yeah. The sound of your tears fills your world. Your sobbing seems to drown out every other sound, leaving you alone with nothing but your own grief. She was going to kill me anyway, says Marcus, after a long moment. But I suppose that's better than being eaten alive. Alright, what happens next? CPR the bee, bring her back to life? Hey, it's to the boss fight! Yo, Katza! Unlaw. I was very confused there for a second. Oh, mods, ignore that message. Bees. No, did you clip the climax thing? Oh my god, no. I'll have to look at that later. It's gonna kill me to read that again. Alright, time some confusing things. You CPR the bee and bring her back to life. That's still doing that. Yes, cool. What's it? We're making a story. My eyebrow raised low. Okay. We will make it our mission to stop these evil creatures from attacking the village once more. You take the queen bee home and help the villagers bury the dead children. When the bodies are buried and the funeral rites have been completed, you head off to find Mina again. Is Mina gonna help us bring her back to life? Bye-bye, Moggers. Bye. Okay, so we're off to find Mina. What do I do now? So we're on the do again. We have a verb. We need to verb something. Brilliant cue. Absolutely top tier quality. Lure Mina in with the clap of your ass cheeks. Okay, you know what? Let's see if it works. God, Jesus. Alright, you lure Mina in with the clap of your ass cheeks. Oh my god, no, it worked! Why did it work? Oh god! Oh. Mina's eyes widen as you approach her. Then her face breaks into a broad grin as she realizes what's happening. Oh no. This is not the right music for this. We need something a little more chill. There we go. You follow up offer? Uh-oh. You follow up your offer by pushing her against the nearest tree trunk, and kissing her passionately for several minutes until her arms wrap around your shoulders and pull her close. Listen, Crake, why don't you fuck off? Immediately back to the spot again. Well, Zo, give us some. We CPR the bee. You know what? Yeah. We CPR the bee. Give me. Yo, Logan, how's it going, lad? We're making a story. You may want to look your eyes away. Okay. You push Mina away and ask her to revive the queen bee with CPR. You slap her lightly on the what the fuck? You slap her lightly on one side of the face, which makes her raise an eyebrow in surprise, before leaning forward to kiss her again on the other cheek. She leans back, however, there's something different about her expression now. More thoughtful than passionate, less surprised than resigned. It's good to know you're doing well, lad. I don't think Queen Bee is getting revived. This bot does not want this to be revived. I don't know what's going on. Oh. The poor soulless Pennybot strikes again. Important question, if you don't mind. Hypothetical question. I love hypothetical questions. They're my favorite. You gotta punch the queen bee back to life. It's the only way. All right. All right, let's try it. Let's try punching it back to life. New story message. All right, you punch the queen bee back to life. The queen bee comes back to life. Ah, damn it. Fucking Mina, fuck off. Would you give a nice hard slap of a random buff guy's ass on the street for $10,000? I'd do that for 20 bucks. I can run fast. Okay, bot, just retry that. Obviously, you didn't get the memo here. Why is this thing being so random? Try again. It does not want the bee to live! I want the fucking bee to live! Okay, I'm just gonna try and curve it back. I think we can go from here. We can probably curve it back. Ah, you know what? Under. Let's just try this. Let's try this. How about this? You slap oh, I said mine. Fuck. I fucked up. Hang on, I fucked up. Mine. We command her to bring the bee back to life. Okay, we're getting back to the bees. I think we can bring the bee back to life. I'm sorry, says Mina quietly after you've left. She was still my friend, even though I hated her. Her voice trails off into silence, and you can hear the faint buzzing of bees as they return home from their morning flight. All right, what do we do now? I think we can probably... We're sorely in a Mina smut territory. We've gotten out of that. We've gotten out of the Mina smut territory. We can make this right. We can fix this. We can bring this weird bee queen back to life. Even after what happened in her womb. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. That's not important. What is important is that we bring it back to life. Try to revive her? Yes, that's a good idea. The bees, yes, let's, okay, story style. The bees notice their queen is dead and try to revive her. Yes! Yes! We got it back! We're back! We're back in business! Oh, it's so exciting. She comes alive again, but only long enough for them to tell her how much they hate her. The queen bee flies away to spare their hatred and cries out in rage before flying down to destroy the villages in the area. The villagers cry out in pain. We made a mistake. Leaving behind many windows and oh my god. The villagers cry out in pain as they die, leaving behind many widows and orphans. I think I said windows. Widows and orphans. Okay, yeah, in pursuit for reviving my Dami Mommy bee, my sweet honey bee, my honey bunny BB, I destroyed a village. That was an accident, probably. All right, we got some kooky music going on. Let's find something kooky to do. How do we kookily fix this? Oh my god, if I can get her to make a webtoon or something out of this. Oh my god. That'd be fucking wild. That would be hilarious. All right, so maybe we do something? What do we do now? Could do mean, oh god. Could do Mina. I bet she'd like that. She's a weirdo. Okay, I've got an idea. I'm gonna put my input in this time. You call Bubbles over to help calm down the Queen Bee and save the village. Bubbles walks up to where you're standing, looking very stern and serious indeed. Yes, she... Get gender bent, idiot. She asks flatly. Oh, you know where to go now, because now you're in here. You're part of this now. You are entered into the fray. Forcefully. Suck on my nuts. The lady with nuts. Respect it. You grab a hold of your pants and lift up your ass so you can see your bare ass. Then slowly slide your hand under your belt and reach inside your underwear, making... She's watching every move. What the fuck? Why? All right, what's the title of this right now? What is our title? What does this button do? What is our title? Generate a new title. What is the title of this? Ivy joins the Beatles to combine. What the fuck? Where else would a lady store her pee? It's true. Ex reader fanfic smut. Okay, what do I? All right, what happens next? 'Cause I don't really know how to get out of this. I thought maybe this would be. You know what? Can we just try again? Maybe should we? All right, should we retry? I could retry that. Or we could try to go from here and fix this. Or make it worse. I don't know. I just flipped the bean in front of me. Apparently! I don't know who's reached down in the pants, but grab something. So, what do we do next? We need some like, you know, let's get some cooking music. Some weird shit's going on. I don't know how to go with this. I'm scared of what comes next. All right, you know what? That's what I'll say. That's what we'll say. We'll just say this to Kevin. I'm scared of what comes next, you say. She looks at the back of your head for several moments, studying the way it curls around your spine, before finally saying, I don't know if I should be doing this. Oh my god! Doing what, you ask, as you pull out your cock. The cock is actually a chicken. It has no feathers on its body, and is missing one foot. There are 2 eggs inside the bird's belly instead of instead of testicles. Hubbles glances down and then takes a hold of your shit. What the fuck? No! Go back! Fuck! Alright, alright. We're not gonna say we're scared of what comes next. Jesus Christ! Okay, how about instead of being confused, we just pull out a large bag of gold coins. Oh, thank God we got out of the smut. Thank fuck. Okay, we're good now. A large bag of gold coins. I need someone who can handle themselves in a fight. She looks at you for several seconds before nodding once and taking the money. I'll do it, she says. But I don't know what good I can be. Alright. Bubbles, this is your time. This is your chance to shine. Are you a mage? What are you? Tell me your being! Who are you? Become the greatest! Oh, the music got intense with that. Shaman? Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna add that in. Bubbles is a shaman. She has no experience fighting monsters like the queen bee, but she does have a magic stick. She takes out her wand and points it toward the hive to cast a spell to control the queen bee. Oh no. As soon as the spell hits her, her eyes begin to glow as though illuminated by an invisible light source. Neat. Wow, you're a pretty good shaman. What do you do next? What do you say next? What narration do we add? Not creative. There's got to be something. You know, I'll take in. I'll take in. Slowly approach the queen bee to calm her down. You walk closer, trying not to let your fear show. Until you're standing right in front of the queen bee. You keep your hands raised in front of you and make soothing noises. If anything, this seems to bother the bee more than the sound of your screams earlier did. How about we start screaming instead? Let's try that out. You notice that she doesn't like the noises, so you start screaming instead. The bee starts stinging you, but nothing else happens. She continues to sting you over and over again, but it still won't revive her mate. Finally, she stops attacking you and flies into the air. The other workers follow her, leaving you alone on the ground with your broken body bleeding all over the place. Am I really gonna fucking die? You know? I'm gonna ask Bubbles to cast healing magic. You yell, Bubbles, please heal me with magic. Oh yes, says Bubbles quietly as she approaches your prone form. I think I can help. Then she touches the tip of her wand against your backside. And then suddenly there's a flash of light that sends you flying backwards through the air. What the fuck? Bubbles, what magic did you use on me? What the fuck did you just do to me? I feel like you accidentally casted an explosion spell instead and you blew my ass cheeks off. What actually happened here? Step Bubbles, what are you doing? Pegging heels and use your energetic soup. I'm gonna let chat decide what spell did Bubbles just cast on me. Because it wasn't healing. Or maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe we just continue and see what happens next. Gender swap spell? Oh god. Bubbles actually cast a gender swap spell instead of healing magic. Her clothes are torn in several places now. You better go see what's happened to them. You head off to see what happened to your clothing. When you get to the clearing where everyone was gathered, you see they've left behind several items. Mostly food, some small bits of equipment, and one large bag full of gold. Coins. There's also one big pile of bloody bandages near the tree trunk, which makes you wonder if someone else had their pants stolen as well. As far as we know, all the players have been saved from certain death at the hands of the Queen Bee. Why did we revive her again? Also, apparently having my gender swap was no big deal. God, that's funny. A scuffle with Redcap. Which had a strong. Name's John is having a strump. Somebody call the ambulance. That's right, it's supposed to throw like Pepsi or something on the screen. But I don't have tits up right now. You know, we'll use it as a prompt instead. You say, we must save the pandas. No, shouts Markers. They're our enemies. What? Asks Summer in surprise. But why? They're cute. Because, explains Markers, they're evil. Their entire race has devoted itself entirely to the pursuit of cuteness in every way imaginable. So Panda just entered the fight. Summer the Panda. This being an actual argument between them. Actually, yeah. Marcus explains the pandas are hoarding all the Pepsi in the world. You tell the group about a new quest you just received. The pandas are hoarding all the Pepsi in the world, and we need to stop them before it's too late! The pandas have captured most of the planet's supply of Pepsi and hidden it somewhere on this continent. Get some more context here. Your job is to find out where they've stashed their precious soda and destroy them once and for all. You'll need to travel across the vast deserts and mountains of this land until you reach the last known location of Pepsi. Then engage them in battle using whatever weapons you can gather along the way. Refuse to be part of saving Pepsi. Alright, Bubbles refuses to be part of saving Pepsi. But you get to bully Panda, so I mean, I don't know. Double-edged sword, maybe? Bubbles refuses to be part of saving Pepsi. She says she doesn't want to hurt anything or anyone, especially not those cute little pandas. Why do you think I'm such an amazing thief? Wait, Bubbles, you're a thief? What? Sponsored by Coca-Cola. Why do you think I'm such an amazing thief? Asks Bubbles. I don't steal things because I like hurting people. But sometimes my work involves stealing from innocent victims who deserve better. What the fuck? Actually a rogue, not a shaman apparently. Huh. Bubbles reveals they aren't a shaman, but actually a rogue. It's true, says Marcus sadly. We're rogues. Wait, Marcus is now also a rogue. But we're also good guys, adds Summer quickly. And we're really sorry for what we did. And we promise we won't ever use our powers to harm others again. Alright, well, what do we do from here? I don't really know why that went down like that, but you know, it did, so here we are. Alright, I'm piping in. Spud emerges from the ground and steals the map to the Pepsi cave. The group decides to travel north to That didn't storyline the way it was supposed. Okay, apparently it does not want to enter Spud into the story right now. Maybe you should shut your mouth, Spud. Alright, Spud apparently does not emerge from the ground. She surrendered quick. She just kind of gave in. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna have Bubbles steal the map because he's a rogue. Bubbles steals the map to the Pepsi cave from Summer. Summer tries to grab the map back, but Bubbles turns her into a cockroach. What the fuck? Then she runs off to the north with the map, leaving the group behind. You call out to her, begging her to stop, but she doesn't even look your way as she continues running away from you. What the fuck? So in fact, Pepsi enjoys our cockroaches. Alright. Summer turns back into a panda again and keeps running as the party chases her. The panda climbs on top of a mountain overlooking the sea and jumps down from it onto another nearby mountain. Then she leaps across yet another gap between two peaks before finally disappearing over the horizon completely. The rest of the party catches up with her at last. They've been chasing her for hours without any success. This stuff done, let me know if I diddle your butt again. What the fuck? Someone fuck more bees. God only knows what's going on right now. We've caught up to Summer, but... We're battling now. You battle Summer the panda for the map. The panda looks terrified. But when you approach, why is everyone's gender just swapped on this? He attacks you with his claws and teeth. You dodge to the side and stab him in the chest, causing him to cry out in pain. He turns around to face you and growls angrily. But just then, the other members of the group come charging to help you. Alright, let's not kill the panda. I'm not trying to be single yet. You said cunt. The other members pull you off the panda and cast healing on the panda. I'm sorry, says Bubbles quietly as she approaches your prone form. I think I can help. What the fuck? That literally just happened. We're sorry, says Bubbles. We didn't mean to hurt anyone. That's alright, says Marcus as she gently... Marcus just got gender swapped again. He pets the panda on the head. We're not angry about what happened. Alright, use the friend gun. Alright, You use the friend gun to befriend all the pandas. You try to use the friend gun on the panda. It doesn't have an effect on him. Maybe you need to get closer. You shoot the panda with your friend gun. The panda stops fighting you and starts crying. Alright, well the panda's crying now, so what do we do next? Battle music? No, God, no, not another battle. Jesus, no! Let's just go here. No, we'll go here. There we go. Yeah, just vibe music. It'll do something, I'm sure. Alright. Let's do it. The skeleton appears. Next to you! I don't know how long I can hold this up for, he warns. The panda comes over to you and hugs you tightly, sobbing loudly into your shoulder. You pat him gently on his back to comfort him, while others continue battling him until they finally kill him. What the fuck? What the fuck? The skeleton revives the panda and gives her 3 pieces of a bamboo. She carries them off. She carries the items off into the distance toward the north. She suddenly turns around and returns to you. Thank you, she cries as she runs over to give you another hug. But we mustn't let these be stolen from us again. What could happen next? The panda reaches out to take the map out of your hands. As soon as she touches it, however, it vanishes in midair. Bubbles uses her magic stick to cast a spell that will allow you to see through the panda's eyes. You shout, I can see what the panda sees! You can now use Bubbles' spell without having to cast them yourself. I can all of them? I can use all of Bubbles' spells? Huh. However, when you do so, your own mind becomes open to attack by all manner of mental attacks, including telepathy and mind control. You find this disturbing. You should probably refrain from using spells that might interfere with your thoughts or emotions for the time being. You cast Gun. Your friend Gun has been filled with friendly fire and now shoots deadly blasts of energy instead of healing rays, but it still works fine for shooting friends who aren't evil. The panda holds out her arms to receive her pieces of bamboo. She takes 1 piece each and gives them back to the skeleton, then gives him 3 more pieces before 3 more pieces before running off into the distance toward the north again. You ask Markers to help you carry the bamboo back to the village. I'm sorry, says Markers, but I can't go into town right now. Markers is he again. He explains that he must return home soon as soon as possible because his mother needs his assistance at the moment. Bedtime? You run with Markers to save his mother from the Demon King. You follow after Markers as he runs as fast as he can towards his house in the west. You're able to keep pace with him easily enough, but you don't want to leave the rest of the group behind in case they need your help later on. After traveling through some trees and over a small hill, you finally reach his home. A small hut made out of wood and straw surrounded by several fields of wheat. The front door opens suddenly and a very large man comes storming out wearing nothing but a loincloth. So what do I do now? He's got nothing but a loincloth on. I'm not fucking with a loincloth. Alright. The skeleton shrieks in terror at the sight of the man. But Marcus calms him down. It's okay, Dad, says Marcus. Oh, it's his dad. Oh, it's okay, Dad, says Marcus. He's just an old friend from my travels. Then the skeleton sees that the man isn't actually attacking anyone. So he goes back inside to let them pass further without troubles. No, this skeleton isn't his dad. The skeleton thought that his dad was a bad person, but now we know that this isn't the bad person. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, what happened next? Which we're done, man. We're going again. All right. The group goes inside to plan how to defeat the Demon King. You all go back inside with Marker's father. Inside, it seems like everyone has already gone to sleep for the night. Only Marcus is still awake with his father. There are also 2 children sleeping on the floor. One of them looks about your age, while the other is much younger than you. Play is super long. Probably I haven't streamed in so long. That's Marcus' dad? Maybe. But I think the man inside is Marcus' dad. So when we're in the house, there's a couple of children on the floor. Marcus apparently has siblings. Okay. Bucket. The skeleton scares the children, oogly boogly, before going over to lie down next to them and fall asleep on the spot. What the fuck? Marcus' mother comes out of the bedroom and gives him a wait, what? Well, I thought she was kidnapped. What? Gives him a hug. I'm glad you're safe, she tells him, as he returns home from his travels. Ask if she's kidnapped currently. Okay. The Demon King breaks in and kidnaps Marcus' mother. He then starts dragging her away towards his castle in the east. But when he turns around and sees he's being watched by several members of your group, you rush outside after Marcus' mother, but it's too late. The Demon King has already disappeared into the forest. Oh, so I guess we were foreshadowing. Alright, well that solves that. That clears up that confusion greatly. The skeleton shrieks again. My mommy! He cries in terror. What? Don't worry, says Marcus soothingly. We'll save her. You hurry through the trees until you find the king. The Demon King holding Marcus' mother. So the skeleton is Marcus' brother. Or is his sister? Brother, it's brother. Okay, he cries. Okay. Wait, am I assuming, am I going to jail? Oh god. You hurry through the trees until you find the Demon King holding Marcus' mother captive near his throne. Is it battle time? Is it battle time? Does this mean it's battle time? Doesn't believe in gender, only bones. I think that means it's battle time, right? Whatever, it's battle time. Fuck you guys. All right, battle time! A great battle begins between the group versus the Demon King's army, which mostly consists of skeletons. Thanks for the input. While the Demon King himself tries to figure out how to defeat this new threat, the group does their best to fight back the skeleton soldiers, while Bubbles sneaks up from behind the Demon King and stabs him in the back with one of her poison-filled daggers. Using the Bonerang. Alright, we'll add that in after this. Now that I have more activity in the chat. More time for things. Unfortunately, the Demon King is resistant to poison. He turns around to face Bubbles. He raises both of his arms above him and summons a huge wave of flame from his hands. Bubbles screams as she's engulfed by the flames and then disappears completely, along with all of the members of your party except for Markers and yourself. Spelled Bonerang? Oh, right. You ask, where did you teleport my group to? To safety, explains Marcus grimly. If I had left them here, they would have been burned alive or turned into charcoal. But why didn't you leave me alone instead? Shouts Bubbles angrily through the fire before disappearing entirely. So they didn't get burned alive, they're all alive somewhere else. More battle music. The skeletons begin using bone boomerangs to fight. The group uses the opportunity to attack the skeletons themselves while trying to protect each other. Eventually, the skeletons are defeated. The Demon King himself flees in fear at the sight of the group's newfound strength. You can see that some of the trees on the island's western edge have been cut down, but there's still no sign of any boats nearby. So what do we do now? Asks Markers, looking worried. We're stuck here without a way to get back home. We'll just have to wait until someone comes, says Zoe197 with a shrug. What the fuck? Zoe! Where did you come from? You know, I'm gonna ask that. You ask, Zoe197, where did you come from? I'm from another world, explains Zoe197, and I've come here to defeat you and save my people. Is this the Plapu shield here? What the fuck? Your people? You ask in surprise. What makes you think you're better than us? Because I am. If you're so great, then why don't you take over this whole place for yourself? Zoe laughs coldly. Don't be ridiculous. There's no point in fighting for control if nobody wants it. And besides, even if I did manage to conquer everything on this island, there would still be more islands out there that are waiting to be conquered. You know, says Marcus thoughtfully, it might not hurt to talk to him first. You call out to the Demon King as he flees into the distance toward the east. The Demon King stops running at the sight of you standing alone against an army of his skeletons. Are we just gonna ignore Zoe here? Like, can we redo that last bit? We just kind of like... Oh, wait, okay, we're coming back. Okay, we're back on Zoe again. Alright. There are still more islands out there that are still free. And they'd all rise up against me eventually anyway. Okay, so this is logic. Okay, yeah. You conquer one island, the other one's just gonna rise up against you. So is Zoe actually the true evil? Fuck. He's trying to save his home world, so like, I guess maybe not evil. I don't know. I don't know. You could just leave us alone, suggests Marcus gently. We'll leave you alone too. No, says Zoe, firmly. You're evil. Okay, Zoe, why don't you tell us why don't you tell us what the fuck you're doing here? Apparently, we're the bad guys? Huh. I mean, maybe Zoe's confused. I don't know. Zoe, what is your take on this? This is your character. What the hell are you doing? You got D&D experience. I'm sure there's a plethora of creativity ready to be unleashed. I'm here to beat ass, apparently. Oh. Alright. I'll just put down the... I mean, if you're threatening my world, I'll beat your ass. Alright, Zoe says... I mean, if your world is a threat to my people, I'll beat your ass. You say, well then let's get started. Zoe begins to cast an attack spell at the group, but stops when he sees the group isn't moving or attacking him back. He looks at the group and sighs deeply, before shaking his head in frustration, and continuing on with the battle as planned. What? Are we showing Zoe mercy, or are we trying to prove that we're... Are we gonna die? Oh, fuck. I don't know, I'm gonna send Marcus under reason with you. Maybe it works. Marcus tries to reason with Zoe. What happened back there? Why didn't you want us to fight you? I'm not like you, says Zoe quietly. I'm better than you. So what? Asks Marcus. Doesn't that make us enemies? Marcus, what the fuck? You were supposed to reason with him! You're antagonizing him. You're making it worse. Everyone's confused. Maybe we could just kind of use this confusion to, like, just kind of chip away on it. The skeleton tries to reason with Zoe. Yeah, let's send the skeleton in. Maybe the skeleton does a better job. The skeleton tries to reason with Zoe. Why don't we just talk about this? Talking won't solve anything, Zoe answers coldly. Then why don't you kill me and be done with it already? Demands the skeleton angrily. Because I can't do that. Then why did you try to hurt us in the first place? Because I wanted to see if you were really so much better than I am. You ask, are you going to continue fighting us? Or are you just wasting our time now? Let's forward a little more. Zoe says, I'm sorry. It's not using caps. Is this thing learning from the way I type? You ask, sorry for what? For trying to attack us? Or for failing your test? Zoe says, I mean that I will stop attacking you right away and give up the whole idea of conquering your world and everything else on your island. Oh no, I'm becoming Sans. Is it going Sans Undertale? Zoe didn't study hard enough for the test and asks for a second exam. Fine, you say, but it's only because we're bored out of our minds here. Anyway. What the fuck? Great, agrees Zoe. Let's begin. Bubbles decides to cast a spell at Zoe in order to take control over him. Zoe, how do you feel about Bubbles casting a spell on you? What is your response to this? How does it make you feel? It was going well, Bubbles. Why the fuck did you have to do this? I don't know, but you know, this is the Bubbles does not speak for the group. We're all pretty chill. If you have some beef with Bubbles, it ain't with us. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus here, but you did kind of just decide on your own to cast a spell to take control over him. I wasn't gonna do that. I'm not into that, not about it. I'm just, this whole thing started with me picking berries, all right? I was literally just out there to pick some berries. I just want to pick some berries. I mean, that was my plan. I don't know. Skeleton hits the spell midair with a boomerang to stop it. Fuck it, why not? Zoe, do you have any input here, or is the skeleton going to save you? Alright. The skeleton hits the spell midair with a bone boomerang and stops it from hitting him. The skeleton then jumps back and casts his own spell, the one that let him shoot a healing ray. He tries to use his new power to heal himself, but accidentally shoots all the way down into Marker's heart instead. What the fuck? The skeleton screams as Marker's mother immediately uses her magic stick to put Marker's back together again. She then looks over at you and says, "Thank you very much." "Don't mention it," you reply. "I just hope we can save the rest of my friends too." What? Okay. Okay. I don't know what happened. The skeleton apologizes and hugs Marcus for saving his life. What? What? "It's okay," Marcus replies kindly. "I'm just glad that you're safe now." You decide not to bother asking Zoe any more questions about where he came from or exactly what he wants here on Earth. Yeah, he's having a stroke. You know, let's try and get Zoe on our side. Let's see if we can bring him in. Zoe wants to join the group. But you're afraid that he'll try to take control over the whole island if allowed to stay here with the others. So you ask him, "Why should I let you stay?" "Because I want to help your people fight back against evil," insists Zoe. "And besides, your world has such interesting plants and animals." "We have many other things to worry about than some new species," says Marcus gently. Bubbles agrees. "Our world isn't perfect," she says. but it's ours. But we don't know anything about you, you point out. How do we even know that you won't be dangerous in the future? You're not human. I'm pretty sure this implies you are some otherworldly being that has the ability to travel between time and space. What makes you think you can trust us when we don't even understand who you are? I could never hurt anyone unless they attacked me first, explains Zoe solemnly. Well, I mean, that makes sense. He was gonna kill us, but then he didn't when we didn't attack him. I'm the only one on this island who can read minds and see through illusions like yours. You'd better not lie to me, warns Zoe menacingly. Oh, you're definitely not. You are totally fucking Sans, by the way. Oh, you are Sans. Cool. Alright, so Zoe's Sans. Does that mean the skeleton is your brother? You know what? He is now. No, let's not do that just yet. I feel like it's gonna fuck up the plot. So I guess Zoe 198. The group welcomes Zoe 197 into the party. Great, welcome to our group, but there's still something I need to ask you. Zoe says, yes? How did you get here? You ask suspiciously. Where's your boat? Zoe says, my people made it for me. Your people? You repeat incredulously. They're from another planet, explains Zoe. And they've come here to stop the evil that plagues my own world. Dude, you've got a whole plot. It's the only stable piece of this entire story. Do we have a good title yet? The Sex Tapes of a Demon. Huh. Anyway. Whack-ass tapes. Alright. You ask, how can we save your people? By defeating the Demon King, says Zoe. But if we do that, we'll also be saving your world as well. If we defeat the Demon King, what happens next? Asks Marcus, curiously. Then I will use magic to transport all my followers back home. But I won't be able to bring them back until I find someone who can help me open portals to other planets, or at least to other dimensions like Earth's. Can you teach us how to do that, you ask eagerly? Oh wait, these are the Demon Lord's sex tapes. I think you're right. There's still technically beast smut in here. Huh. Yeah, there is beast smut, so it is sex tapes. Yeah, alright, title fits. But yeah, so apparently you're some interdimensional being. We don't fucking know, but apparently the Demon Lord's got beef with you and us at this point. Releases sex tapes.
Amnesia 1 LOVE.
Yo, Seth! We told you to be back eventually. And here I am. Rocking like a tornado. Not yet a hurricane, just a tornado. We'll get to that hurricane thing eventually. Let's see if Zoe teaches us. You ask eagerly. We might even be able to get our friends back too. No, says Zoe firmly. You have no idea how hard it would be to learn enough about space-time magic in order to open up a portal big enough to send an entire army across time and dimension without getting stuck halfway through. That kind of power isn't meant for mere mortals like yourselves. Besides, says Marcus, I'm not sure whether we trust you after everything that happened just now. Zoe looks hurt by his comment. He points his finger accusingly at Marcus' mother before turning around and walking away from the group. What the fuck? Oh. Beautiful. Sadness. Something very wrong with me, it would seem. Something indeed. Your mother. By the way, your mother, Lamau. Marcus apologizes for being mean to Zoe. The group wonders what to do next. There's still so much they don't understand about the situation they're in. You ask, what are your thoughts on this? Bubbles says, maybe we should go back home and tell everyone what has been happening here. It's time for the heroes to go home and let someone else take over. Why don't you get the fuck out of here? No, get the fuck out of here. Alright, there we go. Zoe decides to let the heroes go home to tell the town what's going on, while he hunts down the Demon King. The group wants to return to their world as soon as possible. You decide to lead the way to the island's exit. You look forward to returning home, but you also realize that you'll have to miss out on a lot of fun if you do. So this is oh, throw something. Oh, that's for whenever I have a program up that basically puts me on the screen so you can throw things at the screen. It's not active right now because I'm still kind of getting in the groove of coming back to streaming again. So it's kind of dead at the moment. Throw yourself then. Throw me at the Demon King. But I need to turn the AC down, it's getting hot. With all this demon sex tape and all, you know. Streaming there today, I really needed to down sick for a while and help see. Yeah, I'm glad then. This is really good timing. I just kind of like jumped up and was like, you know what? I'm gonna do that thing that I've been planning to do. Okay, you decided to stay with Zoe and fight the Demon King together. But basically, we're doing a story, right? And the AI is making the story. We're just kind of giving it prompts every so often, just kind of like move it along. Demon Sex Tapes. Oh, whoa. Yeah, no, that's the name it came up with for this one. At this point, we're on Demon Sex Tapes. This is the chapter we're in. You decided not to leave yet, but instead wait for Zoe to come back from hunting the Demon King. When he does, he tells you about how he fought against the Demon King in the forest outside of town until evil creatures fled into the caves under the castle ruins. You shout, we must deal with the evil creatures that fled into the caves. It won't be easy, says Zoe. I tried fighting it when I first arrived here, and it nearly killed me. Then we're going after it too, says Marcus firmly. I can't let you do that, says Zoe. You're much You're much more powerful than I am. So what? Asks Marcus in disbelief. Why should we listen to you? Zoe sighs deeply before explaining, because my people have the power to defeat the Demon King in his true form, or so they say. And a best when it comes to teamwork. You really are. I'm trying my best to bring you in. And you're just like, no. Back to Final Fantasy. Yoki dokie. Good luck. You ask, what's your plan for dealing with this Demon King? Do you know anything about him? Not really, no. Admits Zoe. But there are several stories about how our world's most ancient races defeated an evil being like this long ago. Wait, Zoe, are you Link? Are we fighting Ganon? Are you Link and we're fighting Ganon? I mean, maybe it's the Legend of Zelda music I'm listening to, but are you Link and we're fighting Ganon? Is that why you can't be with teams? Because I mean, Link never really teamed up with anyone. Anyway, but those were told by legends and myths passed down through generations. You're totally Link. Yeah, that's totally Link. Then how do you know that your people have what it takes to stop the Demon King? Ask about the Master Sword? It's a good idea. After this little conversation finishes, we're asking about the Master Sword. Asks Marcus curiously. Well, I guess I don't, says Zoe sheepishly. I've never seen the real thing myself. To avoid direct confrontation if you can? Oh, probably. I still think we should kill the Demon King ourselves, demands Marcus' mother angrily. Why is Marcus' mother still here? Go home, you old bitch! Alright. Do you know about the Master Sword, Zoe? Yes, it's supposed to be able to cut through any kind of... He's Link! Oh no! It's supposed to be able to cut through any kind of magic. You say, good. Then let's go get it from the blacksmith now. Zoe looks at you as if he doesn't understand what you're saying, and then laughs nervously. Hahaha, what? Literally the meme. The what? Zoe explains the Master Sword can't be made and must be found in the Forest of Lost Dreams. Tells you can only be wielded by someone who can see past illusions. That's convenient for you, isn't it, Zoe? That is convenient, you son of a bitch. And that its blade will destroy any illusion-based attack. Finally, he warns that anyone else attempting to take possession of this weapon might fall under an evil curse. Yeah, he totally described the Master Sword. So is Link. And Link can see past illusions. So we're in Ocarina of Time. We are in Ocarina of Time. Zoe pulls out an ocarina that plays a song that can teleport everyone to the lost Forest of Dreams. Might also just be the music. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Link Between Worlds could be true, though. I think my own plot convenience story. You really are. Oh, yeah, guys. Remember how I mentioned that, you know, I could suppress illusions? Well, also, conveniently enough, you can only pick up the sword if you can do that. So, I mean, I'm just saying, don't touch it. Freak. You say, great, let's go find this master sword together. The group gets ready for their journey through the dream world. You ask, what are your thoughts on all this? Bubbles says, maybe we should go back home and tell everyone what's been happening here. You say, maybe you should shut your fat lip. What the fuck? Wait, sigh? What the fuck? Where? Literally where? Where? What? Where the fuck did you come? What are you? What? Hold up. Hey, hang on. Huh? I hit a button on my just ignore that. I added people to the prompts. I didn't expect it to just put them in. I was, you know, if they were mentioned, I was expecting them to just kind of like come in, but I don't I was expecting, like, yours kind of came in through a portal to another world and just decided to fight us. That one makes sense. Sai? I just fucking spawned. Okay, hey bud, what's up? What's going on? How you doing? Sai and Vora is strangely fitting. Oh no. You ask, what are your thoughts on all this? Sai says, I'm so hungry I could eat you. The group decides to return to the town and tell the others about everything they've discovered since coming to the island. Zoe tells... Oh shit. No, that's not what those... Rest of the gods and... God. That was supposed to be story, not saying. Hang on. There we go. Zoe tells Sai not to eat him while he travels. Summer, what the fuck? Where did she... Why? When did we pick her back up again? Summer says to Marcus that she's happy to have found her family again, but wishes her parents were more like Marcus' mother. Gamer... What the fuck? Where the fuck... Who are you people? Gamer asks Zoe what his people do if they're not fighting evil or being chased around. Can we just try this again? He also asks the skeleton to help carry the other... Okay, so this one makes sense, okay. Carry the other heroes' weapons and equipment. The rest of the group agrees and follows after Zoe once again. You say, let's go back to the village. We just teleported to the dream world, but we're... Oh boy. Bot, you good? Okay, it's not good. You're going home, but you'll miss out on the fun in the meantime. Okay, I don't know what the hell that's all about. Anyway, can we get back to the Forest of Lost Dreams? The Lost Forest of Dreams? Once back home, you prepare for adventure to the Forest of Lost Dreams. You use the magic sword to cut down some trees in the forest. You're now ready for adventure. You're now ready for adventure. Let's try that again. I don't know what happened there, but it didn't go right. Okay, it's... What the fuck? You use the invisibility potion to sneak around the city without being seen. You hear someone approaching. You say, "Who's there?" "It's me," says the voice. "Your mother." "Oh, Mom!" That's something interesting. "Your mother is actually dead, and you're seeing her as a ghost." Nope, not even the AA can find her. Just asking the question, why did you leave me? "She tells you that she came back to Earth from heaven in order to be at peace for eternity. But now that you've returned to your old life, you must keep trying to be happy, even if it means leaving your home forever. She then follows you. But she then shows you how to open portals between worlds." Wait, so Zoe couldn't show me this, but my dead mother has come home from heaven to show me this. What? Oh. Let's let it ride for a little bit. The magic's... Oh, god damn it. Seems more complicated than before. It looks like your adventures through space have made it harder for you to control the spell. You'll need to practice using the portal until you can get the hang of it. Your mother says goodbye and leaves through one of the portals. You scream for her to wait so you can ask one more question. "Where am I?" What? That was the question you asked. "You are standing on an island of rock surrounded by water on all sides." That's not the question we're asking you. Okay, well, I guess, fuck it. We'll go with it. I only get one reroll. "Do I really have to leave my home?" "Yes," says your mom. "And you don't have to worry about me. I'm not going anywhere." That's a lie. You're going back to heaven. Don't lie to me. You decide not to tell anyone about what happened here today. Instead, you'll just tell them what you did while traveling across the cosmos. What? So we're not telling them about my mom, but we're going to tell them about my travels across the cosmos. Okay. Okay. So, you practice using portals so that you can become an expert at using portals. You practice for hours every day, and you still find yourself struggling to fully understand the intricacies of the spell. You continue practicing for months on end, and eventually you manage to open up a large enough portal to allow all of your friends back home to come visit. Oh, that was why I wanted to open a portal? I was lonely? And they were next door, weren't they? I thought we all live in the same village, right? We're going to Zoe's house. That's where we're going. You open a portal to Zoe's homeworld. The group arrives in a new world full of strange plants and animals they've never seen before. They look around cautiously and wonder how this place could possibly be in our own reality. Bubbles managed to sneak away from everyone else in order to explore alone. Bubbles is about to die. Let's make that interesting. Bubbles finds a strange evil plant. She touches it, and her body becomes invisible. She thinks it might be some kind of magic herb, but she doesn't want to take any chances, so she decides to put it into her backpack. Then she walks off through the jungle looking for something interesting, but she's worried about being lost because she can't see anything in front of her. The fog. Oh god, I put apostrophe on that. I hope that doesn't confuse it. Yeah, it's fine. It figured out. What? The fog gets thicker, and Bubbles falls into a secret dungeon, deep below the surface. She finds herself surrounded by skeletons wearing ancient armor, including one skeleton holding an ocarina. "I am Zorax," says the skeleton. "Who are you? And why? And what do you think you're doing down here?" Do what Bubbles has to say for themselves. "My name is Bubbles," says Bubbles. "I was trying to find my way out." Zorax laughs. "Your parents were very foolish to send someone like you on such a dangerous mission," he scoffs. Twilight Princess? Oh no. Oh no. The word fanfic at the end of that makes this very concerning. I just picture Bubbles sitting on a sofa with a bunch of skeletons standing behind
What
him.
in the nanotech is this?
Well, that scared the fuck out of me. But since you have survived this far, I will not kill you. Bubbles doesn't know why the skeletons want to spare her life, but she's glad anyway. She thanks him for his mercy and asks if she can learn from him. Maybe she can. You know what? What secrets can Bubbles learn from this? Also, Tones, this is an AI that's going to write a story. Sex Tapes of a Demon. Yeah, this is a book called Sex Tapes of a Demon, and we're currently writing it. She can learn his secrets of seducing women. He explains there are 3 basic steps. Okay. First, he needs to make himself seem as attractive as possible. Secondly, he must impress them with witty conversation, while making sure they don't notice that they aren't having any fun at all. Once they're completely entranced by his words, he has to use magic to steal their hearts away. But that's not seducing, you're just cheating. That's cheating. Also, thank you for the subo, Tuggins. Oh. You're in this story somewhere. I don't know when it's going to bring you in. So I got brought in. She tried to devour everybody, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Zoe told her to chill out. Bubbles is currently on his own and also was gender bent. I don't know why, but you know, they are. Bubbles tries it out in front of Zorax's other skeletons, who laugh uproariously when Bubbles starts flirting with Zorax instead of killing him. What? Bubbles decides it would be better to try out somewhere else first before attempting the same trick on a real woman. Alright, we gotta add some input. What is Bubbles? What would Bubbles do next? What would you do next, Kevin? You winner! Bubbles perfectly seduces one of the level 1 skeleton warriors. She uses her skills at flirting and stealing hearts until she's cut the warrior's number, and then steals the ocarina from his hands and runs off into the forest. The skeleton chases after her, but she manages to escape through a portal leading back home. Wait, now she can do portals? What? No. Bubbles, when did you learn to do portals? It literally took me months to do that. Was Bubbles just practicing? Dropped on your head when you were a child. Oh, everyone knows how to use it though. No wonder it took me so long. I've got this massive like dent in my head. It's the portal dent. Like it's the section where portal knowledge was supposed to be stored, and it just like everyone is able to do it. Like Bubbles can do it just fine, and he's a rogue apparently, who is pretending to be a shaman, by the way. We're not gonna go into detail on that. Alright. Whatever. Just saying. I don't know. I just pretended not to know. Oh, so you just don't feel bad? Oh, well, that was really nice of them. Well, that definitely worked. I feel a lot better now that I didn't know that. But now that I know how to use portals, I guess I can come to terms with that everybody else knew it. Huh. Well, that worked out really well, actually. It worked out really well. So what happens next? Do we catch up back with the group now? Bubbles literally just learned to seduce women and then stole an ocarina. Does that mean that the skeleton was a woman? Or is Bubbles just so good that even men are on the table? Um. Oh, I don't know where to go from here. Like, the story's been all over the place. I had to press like 7 times to get it to not be blurry. I don't know what's up with that. That's weird. I'm super clean on my, like, I'm sending Twitch clean footage. It's just not having my business today, I guess. I'm also streaming it to YouTube so that I can get like a... Oh, is it would have cleared? Ah. That's true. super clean on my, like, I'm sending Twitch. Yeah, it's pretty clear on YouTube at least. Is it man high quality? Yeah, I'm at 1080 on YouTube. Oh, YouTube kind of has a nice setup going on. They get like the theater mode for Twitch, except I think it's better. Yeah, I like this a lot better. Yeah, it's like theater mode for Twitch. For some reason it feels cleaner. Oh yeah, no, it's super clear on YouTube. 1080 only demand 8K. I feel like streaming for 8K would require like at least gigabit. I would have to put in like 300,000 megabits per second. Like megabits? Megabytes. No, 300 megabits per second. 300 megabits per second. Yeah, 300 megabits per second. Not 300,000. That would be 300 gigs. I only need 2 RTX 4090s. Might as well just get 3, just make sure, you know? Just to make sure. I don't need to SLI it, I'll just tape them together, it's fine, I'll duct tape it. I'll use what is that tape? Oh my god, what's it called? Oh my god, what's it called? Fucking JonTron did commercials on it. Just making fun of it. Flex tape. I'll use flex tape. Basically bonds it at the atoms. Won't have to worry about anything. So we're gonna put them together. Alright, just some flex tape. Use that flex paint. Is it flex paint? Flex seal. Flex seal, that's it. Flex seal. Thursday remains such a relaxing track. It so is. It's the perfect track. So now what? I'm kind of confused on where to go next on this. It's so all over the place that I don't even know how to continue it. New story? You know, that's a good idea. Include the sex tapes of the demon? I think it does. I think this concludes the sex tapes of the demons. Oh, I started this career today actually. Yeah. Yep. So do I just oh yeah, I can just do this. Alright, storyteller, let's go back. Wait, no, not storyteller, it's supposed to be something else. No, new story, yeah, text adventure, there we go. But I think I need to go here and like save my settings so that I don't have to edit them again. because I fiddled around with this earlier. I don't know which one of these is like the text-based thing, because I'm pretty sure that's what I was doing. Again, I don't exactly know what I'm doing, so don't believe that I do. You will be fooled. Did I not save that? So you've claimed it. 100,000%. Listen, I didn't claim a child. I simply have Anya is precious and mine. You cannot have her. This is so fucking cute. Yes. The battle music isn't helping this story. Oh wait, I need to pull all the characters back again so that we can have everybody just kind of like drop in again, because that was kind of fun. Let's see. Let's add some more characters in here. Now we get Seth involved. Okay, Seth is in it now. Yes. Yes. What else did I have in here? Apparently I can add words to make them more common. So the AI will use certain words more than others. I can also ban things. It's also interesting. Banned tokens. Ah, weird. To murder like everyone? I mean like 2 people or something. Yeah, just like, you know, maybe there's a couple of people. Still don't understand why they couldn't just use a Phoenix down, but okay. Alright. I mean, whatever. I don't make the fucking rules, huh? Oh, I can change the AI model. Alright, do we want Uterp, which is our powerful model for cutting-edge storytelling. Craig, the last one we were using, a new alternative model with vast creative potential. Oh, there are only certain ones that have this whole text. There's a lot of interesting things on here. There's a Lovecraft? HP Lovecraft? What does that mean? Oh, I think it tells a whole ass story. Oh, it's not like the text thing where you can actually decide what happens. Okay, no. I want to decide what happens. Supposed to revive the dead, not restore someone who is knocked out. Yeah. They're gonna everyone uses. Oh. Wait, have you not heard of Lovecraft? Oh, I know about Lovecraft. I love Lovecraft. That's where Cthulhu and all the cool stuff happens. But it's not on the text adventure, but I guess I could start it off with Lovecraft. We start off with fighting Cthulhu? The music hit just the right time, didn't it? Be right back. I'm using the restroom. All right. So how's this one gonna start out? Who's starting this one right now? This is intense. You need to chill. You guys all out of creativity as well? Spent. Oh my goodness. Is that the Kappa HD? The Kappa HD? How does it begin? Give me the start. I'll dip soon for Gem. That's understandable. I saw, god damn it, I saw it. I was like, okay, I can give you a start, but I cannot finish for you. Okay, thank God he said for in that, huh? And then as I was about to type, you know, something, I look back over, you must finish yourself. God damn it! We're not going the smut route with this. Like, as if I have a choice. It probably will, but I don't have a choice in that. Bot will decide that for me. Yeah, that's how we're starting it. Zoe was on his way, is on his way to the gym on a cold, windy night. He stops in a small shack where he finds some weapons and ammo. Oh, hold on, hold on. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! What the fuck? This went from 0 to 100 instantly. Oh dear. Maybe we start this differently. He stops at a small shack where he finds some weapons and ammo. Then he heads to the gym for some training. Oh, it's one of those gyms. Never mind. The gym. So arrives at the gym and sees an old friend. He tells him about the new game he's been playing all day. Let's see where this goes. He also mentions that his girlfriend wants to meet up with him later tonight. Zoe tells him that he has plans already. The two friends part ways as Zoe heads into the gym, looking around the different equipment. Okay, this is actually a gym. Why did you go find weapons? Okay. The first thing he looks at are the various punching bags hanging from the ceiling. There are large ones, medium ones, small ones, and even one that seems like it was made just for Zoe himself. His girlfriend concerns me. Also, you may want to execute your YouTube chat. Execute the YouTube chat? What did the YouTube chat do now? Whoa, what is this? What's going on here? What the fuck? Hand me a gun and I'll do it. Oh hey, you know what? Why not? How do I do that? Is it just slash mod? Does it work? No, that doesn't work. Oh, Hannah's back. How do I mod so? Community, participants, wait. Sex69.fun. Weird. Find love in your city? How weird. Community moderation, is it in here? How do you make moderators on YouTube? YouTube, I was just complimenting how, oh, here it is. Paste the channel URL of a user to add as a moderator. Oh, okay. That's easy enough. So type something in the YouTube chat so I can find you. Oh, you did. Oh, what the frick? Oh, wait, is this how I do it? Oh, it's right here. Add as moderator. Oh, that's easy. Cool. Oh, that was easy. No, you can add them as a moderator when they type in chat. Interesting. Weird. But cool. Now you can shotgun people. From the OobTube storm. Some good kooky music for some good kooky things that are going on. I stop thinking about how concerned he is with his friend's girlfriend. Alright, there we go. Zoe can't stop thinking about how concerned he is with his friend's girlfriend. He decides to go to the arcade after he finishes training here. The arcade. After finishing his workout, Zoe heads over to the arcade next door. There he finds an old acquaintance waiting for him. Oh no! Not another Mina! What the hell? Why is there another one? Oh, Zoe, you better hold yourself down. She's a frick. She tries to frick. Not Mina spot again. Oh no. Meet up tonight. Oh no. Alright, Zoe, you decide what happens here. There he finds an old acquaintance. Already trying to freak! Right! He finds an old acquaintance waiting for him. She introduces herself as Mina and asks him what he's doing tonight. Bitches less than gains. Alas, I must go to the gym. Zoe explains that his friend told him that she wants to meet up with him tonight. Mina says she would love to get together with him too if he could make time for her. So... Wait, are you going to the gym now, or am I typing that you're going to the gym? Are you going back to the gym? Zoe runs quickly back to the gym, screaming, "Stay back, hussy!" Oh, IRL leaving for the gym. Alright. Oh, I'm feeling spicy. Do as you will, send me clips of things that are strange. Alright! I'm gonna have fun. You know, let's just let the bot find out. Let's let the bot decide what happens, so I don't have to be guilty about anything. Zoe smiles and agrees to see her later. He heads inside the arcade to play some games. The game room. The room is quite crowded. Several dozen people are gathered to enjoy games being offered. One man stands out from everyone else in the room. This man wears a black suit with matching sunglasses, and he carries an expensive-looking cane. So recognize this must be the owner of the place. Owner of the place, that must mean he's in charge. Yes, Uturp! Whatever the hell that means. Wait, you asked? Wait, this is Zoe asking. We're supposed to be talking in third person, I think. Okay, go back. Okay, let's go story mode. Zoe asks the man in the black suit if he wants to play a game. The man in the black suit. I'm afraid I have other things to do. Then why are you here? I own the place. It's my job to keep an eye on everything that goes on here. And besides, it's really not so bad once you get used to it. But I'll tell you what, you seem like a nice guy. And I don't see many that are willing to talk to me. Let alone ask me to join them. So I won't press... So I won't press charges for trespassing or anything. That's very kind of you. Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, by the way, what's your name? I've noticed that most people just call you the guy in the black. The old man's dementia's kicking in. He's talking to himself. Most people call you the guy in the black suit. That's a lot easier, but leaves a lot of questions unanswered. My name is Zoe197. Well, Zoe197, it's good to finally meet you. Now, please excuse me while I tend to my business here. Man in black walks away, leaving Zoe behind. Oh, wait, no. You know what? Let's better idea. Let's make it weird. Zoe follows the old man outside and watches him turn into a vampire and fly away. Vampire. Ah, there you are! Where did you come from? What are you doing here? Where did you come from? I came from this place called the Twilight Zone. It's a land full of strange things, including monsters and zombies. I thought it might be fun to visit again. It wasn't a good idea. Oh no? Why not? Because we're both trapped here forever. Well, I guess that's not so bad. At least we're together. We're not exactly together anymore. But it will change soon. We'll be together again. Soon enough. Because we're stuck here till the end of time. How? Don't ask me. Oh, God. I don't know. I just got here too. But you should be fine. You aren't a vampire yet. So you shouldn't die right away. Not die? No. You won't die. Not until you become a vampire anyway. You'll start getting hungry. And then you'll begin to starve to death. It's not pretty. But it's better than dying of thirst and hunger. Wait a sec. That doesn't make sense. Fortunately, you don't feel any pain or discomfort either, which is something I can't say for myself. Like I said before, this place isn't so bad once you get used to it. You should probably find somewhere to hide, though. We're going to be attacked soon enough. By whom? Anyone who comes along. In fact, they'll probably try to attack us at the same time. We'll need to be ready for that. Why attack us? Because we're undead and they hate vampires. They'll want to destroy us, or at least kill us off. If you survive long enough to become a vampire yourself, then you may have a chance to fight back against them. How long does it take for a person to become a vampire? A few months. Not much more than half a year. And how many months is half a year? About 8 months. What the fuck? We need some spooky music. That's really awful. Oh wait, no, I read it wrong. Oh wait, how many days is 8 months? About 6. About. What the fuck are these time frames? About 661,736. Oh my god, time changes really weirdly over here. About 664,736. That's really awful. Zoe's very concerned. Yes, it is, but nothing compared to being dead. I'd rather be dead than immortal. Good choice. It's not a life for everyone. Are you sure we'll be able to escape? I don't know, but at least we'll have each other to rely on. There's always a possibility that someone may help us escape. Maybe one of the others will come to our aid. Who knows? You never know what might happen. Anything can happen in a place like this. Anything? Yes. Anything. Because if it doesn't, then at least we'll be together forever. Bubbles comes in. I'm not so sure about that. So, what the fuck? Everybody just came in! Sigh. Maybe so. But the longer we stay in here, the more likely it is that some form of salvation will arrive. Or maybe someone will come to rescue us. Either way, we'll be together forever. Erzat, I don't think so. Because if we are, then we'll definitely die of starvation and thirst. Even if others show up to fight them, they'll still kill us. So that means we're doomed either way. Fallen? Okay. Everybody's... okay. Fallen. And if we live through that, what happens when they decide to eat us? Acid? What? Spud? Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just, where are you guys coming from? I don't have as many voices, I don't think. I can't imagine anything worse. I mean, if they suck out our brains, that would be horrible. They'd probably have to cook us. I'm here now? At least we'd be warm. Shifty? Seth? Gamer? Why are you all agreeing with me? Okay, I've made my way into Zoe's story. Okay. I feel like I need to go back. Okay, you know what? There's too many people on the board. We're just gonna go back a little bit. Why the fuck did they all show up? Okay, let's try this again. From the top, guys. Okay. Yes, anything. Now come on. Let's go find somewhere to hide. The longer we wait, the more likely it is that someone will show up. Come on, let's go. Zoe follows the vampire into the woods. Oh boy. We're not doing that Twilight Zone bullshit again. Oh, into a cave now. Okay. Outside and down the stairs. Outside, Zoe follows the vampire through the forest and into a cave. Dude, you guys went on an adventure. This is vampire digging you. Inside the cave. Zoe follows the vampire inside the cave and looks around at the various items scattered around. There we go. Alright. There are several crates, barrels, and boxes stacked to the side. Zoe notices that he can fit into these crates. He checks to see if there's anything useful inside. Zoe finds a bunch of junk. Zoe finds some... Wow, he found a lot of stuff. Let's go back. Zoe gets hungry. What the fuck? Shifty? You know what? Let's bring Shifty into this. In a different way. Okay, this is better. We're going in the right direction. Okay. Zoe begins to get hungry. He tries to ignore it. Zoe feels his stomach growl. Gets dizzy. Collapses onto a box. There's a rustling sound coming from the other side of the cave. Shifty emerges from the darkness and asks if Zoe needs some food. Zoe says that he's indeed starving. Shifty reaches into his... laughs and just... Okay, hang on. I should probably clarify that Shifty is Famale. Let's do that. She asks if Zoe needs some food. I think you mean help. Oh, sorry, what do you need? Food. Okay. Oh. She creates a bag of golden apples with a single bite taken out of each one. Shifty, here, eat these. Zoe eats the apple. He thinks about his friend. The apple makes him feel better. Why would you eat those? I don't know. Somebody already bit one. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, Seth, you were right. These were poisoned. Damn it, Shifty. Why did you poison the apples? They bit all of them. Yeah, they took a bite out of all of them. She spawned apples that had a bite taken out of each one. I don't know, that just seems kind of sus to me. Seems mucho suspicio. I feel like maybe they should have been a little bit more suspicious of the apples. I don't know. This seems like a kind of a, you know, a fuck around and find out moment. They fucked around, they found out. Doing some stuff on the side real quick. Come on. But, almost done. Okay. Zoe eats the apple. He thinks about his friend. The apple makes him feel better. He wonders why he feels better. There's an explosion in his stomach. He faints. He awakens in the Twilight Zone. Weren't you already in the Twilight Zone? I'm just gonna let it rerun again. God. Okay. You know what? Yeah, we'll go with this. Zo eats the apple. He thinks about his friend. He starts to feel sick. So vomits all over the crate. Shifty apologizes. Sorry about that. I didn't know you were so sensitive to poison. I'm not. Oh, okay. Well, it's nice to meet you. Likewise. The two decide to explore the cave. Well, that's a little random, but okay, you know what? I can try that. The cave is quite large. There are several passages leading off to different areas and rooms. The two walk past a row of stalactites and stalagmites, forming the shape of a dragon's head. Okay. They enter the formation. What? Hold up, do it again! There's too many people joining in. Oh my god. Dinosaur? What the fuck? The dragon's mouth is now talking? Jiminy Christmas. Okay. Gotta be specific, otherwise I'm gonna confuse the bot. Zo runs away. Shifty and Zo enter the stalactites and stalagmites, forming the shape of a dragon's head. The dragon's head, Shifty and Zo enter the dragon's mouth, the dragon's den. Inside the cave, there are dozens of dragons sleeping on piles of treasure. Most of them appear to be guarding their precious hoard. So they found some they found some dragons. This might be bad. Shifty and Zo walk past them without disturbing them. God, Jesus Christmas, where are these motherfuckers coming from? And so notice a group of 3 dragons coming toward them. Those dragons are larger and stronger than most others. They notice the 2 intruders and roar angrily at them. So runs as fast as he can. Okay. Shifty runs with Zo deeper into the den. Do you know where we're going? I don't. Neither do I. They run through the hallway lined with statues of dragons. Let's just get out of this cave. I don't like it here. Yeah, me neither. They reach a wooden door. There's a door here! Is it locked? No, I think it's opened. Shifty opens the door and steps outside. Zoe follows her outside. Outside, the sun is shining brightly above them. Zoe realizes he's still wearing his costume from earlier tonight. He takes it off and throws it aside. What the fuck do you want? Where are we? Swear to God, if it says Twilight Zone. On the beach. The beach? Yeah, I found this place after you left me here last night. I was starting to get worried. That doesn't line up. We're trying again. Nowhere important, just a random place. They turn around and notice that something is following them, moves quickly, keeping pace with them without ever seeming to get closer. Shifty calls out to it. Hey, what are you doing? What do you mean? You're following us. Don't you have something better to do? Wait, is it directing this at Zoe? God damn it, this is fucking hot. I think I'm gonna save this one for here. I'm getting kind of tired for some reason. Oh. Like it just like hit me all of a sudden. I'm just super tired. I will be back probably later. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I will be back again. Oh, good music to end it on. When does Sephiroth show up and burn down the whole town? No, we should add Sephiroth whenever we get back. That'll be exciting. That'll be like the way to kick off the rest of the story. Big fight, big battle. And then they sacrifice Aerith. Because why not? Alright, I'm trying to get this one part here. I just can't get over this part. Oh. Shifty emerges from the darkness. She asks Zoe if he needs some food. Zoe, I think you mean help. Shifty, oh sorry, what do you need? Zoe, food. What the fuck? Oh. Oh god, that was hilarious. Oh, that was good stuff. That was good. That was a good first stream back. I'm pretty satisfied, I'm not gonna lie. Those songs. Just the modern stuff. See, I love that stuff. I love the older stuff. It's so good. It's so good. Link to the Past was probably some of my favorite music. In case anyone else wants to enjoy this tunes, feel free. It's supposedly the top 100. I don't know about that, but you need food? No, I need food. That's my all-time favorite game music. Yeah, hell yeah, that's a good idea. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Whomever is still lurking about, I'm gonna head off for the night. That was fun, and Seth, was good to see you again, lad. Good to see you. Good to see you're still doing great. Definitely made me made a very positive note to see you back here. Always enjoy a stream. Always enjoy a stream. Not a that is not a question. It is a command. If you are here, you are enjoying it. Whether you like it or not, you are liking it. But anyway, I'm gonna hop off and go see what they're doing in Minecraft and probably get some clothes washed, finish up drying. I think I've got them in the washer. I gotta go switch them to the dryer, but almost done with all my chores around the house. Maybe make some food. Who knows? It's the middle of the night and I can do anything I want because I can keep tempo with no metronome. No metronome. Be fun, my friends. Stay healthy and safe. So far, I've been capable of doing that, and I hope to continue doing that. I may have a job soon, like another job. So I don't know what my schedule is going to be. But hey, hopefully it all works out. But I will see the rest of you later. And yeah, you too, Steph. Stay safe. Stay safe. I know you have probably been moving up at your job. Been there for a while now. So cheers to that. Cheers to a happy new year, and cheers to health and safety in 2023. Started off right. Yeah, that's what we'll cheers to. We'll cheers to health and safety in 2023. Yeah. Yeah, I think I will. And that is all.